everywhere that I see is hood life. The block is hot, cops all around and the guns is out. People on the ground, mothers crying out, and it is what it is. It's hood life. That baby girl all grown up, and she's bad as hell, thick shown up. And she's got an attitude, cause her baby daddy left her when her son was 2. Little brother loud, daddy not around, getting stressed out, trying to hold it down. Damn, look at her now, somebody said they seen her doing lap dances cross town. If you from the hood, say, you love living good, say, you rep your hood, say.
Hello everybody, welcome back to another night with me, T-Rock, to the youth, and everybody know I'm Teresa, and the name of my show is It Can Be Good in the Hood. And remember, I'm not saying it's good in the hood, it can be good in the hood. And today I have a special guest with me, well tonight, I have a special guest with me, this beautiful Indian queen looking like me. Yes, I'm bragging. This is my niece / cousin, Lanesha Daniels. So I'm gonna say hello, Lanesha.
Hi.
So I'm gonna give everybody a chance, time, get on the phone like y'all do. You know us, black people. You know how we do it. Get on the phone and call somebody and tell somebody that we on. That we on, and we're gonna set this out to the nation. At the Go on Television, we set it out to the nation, and we here today, and we have a subject that we're gonna be talking on, and we're not happy about it, but we're gonna talk about it. So without further delay, I'm gonna introduce her to some and present her to those who know her. Lanesha Daniels. I'd like to say hello to all the viewers.
Hello to everybody. They all know me anyway. So
How you feeling today?
nervous.
Nervous? Okay, so me and you, we are blood related. We have the same grandmother, Miss Josephine Daniels. And our grandmother, what was she? Her nationality?
Pure Indian, Cherokee and Blackfoot. No black at all.
Beautiful. We had a bit, and then people think I be bragging about it. No, I mean Spanish people are proud to say they Hispanic, and African people are proud to say they're African. Jamaicans are proud to say they Jamaican. Why we can't be
Right.
proud to say who we are? We're Indians,
Right.
and I'm proud to say that. Oh, yeah, I'm bragging again. Every night though. But so Lanesha, tell me a little bit about you.
Well,
Who's your mother?
my mom is Joanne Daniels. About me, I'm a carefree, free-spirited person. I speak my mind. I say whatever I feel. But I'm a very, very sweet person. But once you get on my bad side, you won't like the things I say. But, I mean, that's what you ask for. Other than that, I'm good. So that's the only things to say about myself. I'm an interior decorator. I like to decorate. I can cook. I can do a lot of things. I'm
She
very
sure can.
talented. I can sing. I'm versatile. I can do anything. I'm one of a kind. There's nobody in Springfield like me. I don't care who you like, who you think is beautiful, who you think got this and that. It's me. Just me. Okay?
And you know what? Our Uncle Robert is Pastor Daniels. I'm from the Shiloh Church, and he told the church, he said, people say us Daniels that we conceited. He said, we're not conceited, we're confident. We're confident people, just how she just expressed her confidence. She don't need nobody to validate her, who she is. She already know that she's a queen. And I feel the same way. There's nobody like me, you know. This is what I do. I love doing television, and I'm opening up a new restaurant. I'm going to have a grand opening, hopefully next month. So that's what I do. I'm a chef. I cook. I sing. I dance. But I dance in church now. Dance in church. So we gifted.
Yeah.
We
very
talented.
gifted.
Don't hate us. Congratulate.
Our family is just gifted.
And we know we got people hating on us, but you know what? We don't hate you. We don't hate nobody. Do you hate anybody?
I don't hate anybody. I actually love everyone, even people who've downed me, tried to put charges on me and say I did things. I still love them because deep down inside, they love me so much that they so envious and jealous of me that they just have to go and try to bring me down and make sure that I'm gone. And, you know, they want to get rid of me, make sure I'm somewhere not around. But deep down inside, they really envy me and they love everything about me, but they just threatened by me.
Yes,
if I come
that's
around
it.
anybody's man, if I say anything to anybody man on Facebook, they baby mothers start calling them
They're
saying, why
jealous of
Nisha
you.
saying stuff? They jealous of
They're
me.
jealous
That's
of
all it
you,
is,
yeah.
you know? And I have a very, very mean streak. To be such a nice person, you know, like they say,
If they push that
yeah,
button,
it's
you
like
know.
that song, "The Sweetest Woman in the World" could be the meanest woman in the world if you make her
If you
that
make
way.
it that way,
And that's
make her
what they
that way,
doing.
yeah.
They making me that way.
And you know, another thing I want to say to the haters before we go into our topic for this evening is that I know a lot of people looking right now hate me, but I love it. I love my haters because the haters are the elevators. When they try to bring me down, really, you're bringing me up. Your haters are your elevators. And I just want to tell the haters, I love y'all, and God bless y'all. And shout out to the family. We're going to give the Daniel family, the Washington, the Locketts. We're going to shout out to y'all at the end. But right now, we're going to go ahead and get this moment in the way so we can, you know, do what we came here to do. We really wasn't, you know, bragging, just want to talk.
Right.
Now, Lanesha, I know this is hard for you. You're strong because we Indian, we're strong. Can you tell the viewers what tragedy struck our family? It was like 3 years ago. The fourth.
Yeah, my brother was killed on his birthday when he walked to the store to meet his girlfriend to get a plate of food. He was shot and killed coming out of the store. I was told that the guy walked up to him and shook his hand and then shot him. And they said my brother's mouth was open, looked like he was saying, why? You know?
Oh,
Yeah.
I never heard that.
Yeah.
You just,
Yep, my mother said it she said when she looked at him, his mouth was open, and she said she'd know that that's what he was saying, that he was saying why. And, you know, yeah,
what date was this? Do you remember the year and the date?
absolutely. It was September 21st, 2013, my brother's 28th birthday. He was about to turn 29. He was 28, but he was turning 29. And I didn't even get to see him that day. I didn't get to talk to him or nothing. I had went to work. I had a 12 shift, and I was working from 8 at night till 8 in the morning. My house was being redone, and I had was living with someone else, waiting for the place to get redone because I ain't like staying in hotels. So I left, and I called my cousin Tasha Daniels to come get me. That night, that morning when I got home from work, I didn't realize I slept so long, and my phone kept ringing, and I was like, I'm not answering that. And I wasn't gonna answer it. It was Deja. And when I answered it,
Who's Deja?
my sister Deja, she told me they said Brandon been shot and he's still at the store laying on the ground. So we rode up there, and by the time I got there, the ambulance was just putting his body. So, and you know, I believe, and I truly believe this, because I did time in jail. They were picking on me because of the fact that my family's so bad. They done tore the police up so many times. They hate the Daniels. My cousin Mark Daniels done tore them up. Bobby Cicero done tore them up. Teran Daniels done tore them up. Probably a whole bunch of other ones, because I don't know about the past, but I know we had a cousin, what was his name, Booker T. Washington, and the police killed him, and our whole family went down there to tear that place up. They don't like us, okay? And I don't care if the police looking at it. Y'all could kiss my you-know-what, because I'm trying to be respectful, but I feel like y'all don't care about my brother because he's a Daniels. Just like y'all didn't care about me because I was a Daniels when I was in jail, and y'all was picking on me because my cousin tore up the COs in jail before he tore up police, and they looked at me, didn't even know me, and said, ain't you a Daniels? I say, yeah. By the time I got upstairs, I was locked for no reason. They said, lock that Daniels girl. And you know what they said? I'm not locking you because you ain't even do nothing. I had to have a lawyer and counselor and everything come up there. This certain CEO had it in for my cousin, so he tried to take it out on me. And that's, I'm going to just shorten it up like that. They don't like us, and that's why they don't care about who killed my brother. I don't think the guy who's dead killed my brother. The person who killed my brother is still out here running around laughing about it like it's funny, and they don't care.
Wow, that was really deep. And once again, you have shared information with me on the set that I didn't know. And this is very touching for both of us because that day that this tragedy happened to Brandon, that day was also very special because you tell the viewers what was that day.
That was his birthday. And he had just, my grandmother had cooked him a meal. And as he was eating that meal, he said, this is my last meal.
Oh, he said
My
that?
Aunt Regina Davis told me, she said, Brandon said he just want to fly. He just want to fly. And this is my last meal. It's just so disturbing because I got so much information in my inbox from all kind of nationalities of people, women and men, Spanish, Jamaican, white, telling me stuff about my brother that I never knew. They said your brother knew he was gonna die. You know how disturbing that is? They said your brother said it. Your brother said, either I'm gonna die or I'm gonna kill somebody because they won't leave me alone. He said the police won't leave me alone. The police got my brother killed. The police kept running and chasing after my brother like as if he killed somebody. They was looking for him more than they was looking for me when I escaped from the state troopers back in '98. They was looking for my brother like he killed a person. And all he was doing was trying to save himself because he knew that if he got caught up in anything being a witness to a murder, that these people was going to try to kill him, and he knew it. And, it's just disturbing, all the messages that I got from a lot of people, and I saved them. My mother don't want to hear it. She don't even want me to read the messages to her, but I just want everybody to know the things people telling me because it could be some truth to this stuff, and I'm the only one who know about it. I got a lot of friends, but I ain't told none of them about these messages that these people have been sending me. I try to tell my brother and them, but they won't listen to me. It bothers them. Yes, it bothers me too, but y'all got to hear this stuff that these people is saying. About stuff that Brandon said. It's not what they said. They're telling me stuff that Brandon said to them.
You know what? Since you went there, I was going to go there, but since you went there, we're going to stay right here. And we're going to address this because I think it's very important, for those of you who have not read and don't want to read what the papers say, because a lot of people accuse my nephew of snitching, being a snitch. But if you go and type in his name, you get the whole article there. He never went to court. He never testified. And we here to did he go? He never testified.
No, they
He never
arrested
went.
him, and my cousin Atiba Green told him to plead the fifth, and he didn't want to cooperate. They say he was an uncooperative witness.
It's in the paper.
I don't know where these people is
In the
getting this
paper
from.
it says
I
that.
don't know where these liars and all these haters out here getting it from. Want my brother so bad to be a snitch, just like they did me. They did the same thing to me when that guy got killed on High Street. I don't know who told them people I saw that murder, but I ain't never seen nothing. And they just kept bothering me so bad, I kept going to the bathroom every 5 minutes because them people was stressing me out about a murder that I never saw in my life. Had these guys mad at me thinking that I was snitching on them, Monty, Eric, and Mark. I had never did none of that. And I'm so glad that their lawyer came to see me and spoke to my lawyer and my counselor and said, you know what? I got everything you said to the cops right here. And he showed me something that they had wrote and changed all my words around. They wanted me to go lie and tell them that I saw them men kill that man, and I wasn't going to do that. So, and I'm glad that it finally came out that the lawyer said, you helped them get out. You ain't never snitched. You ain't never did none of that. People, hate people so much that all they want to do is say bad stuff about them and make people believe it.
Well, excuse that noise in the background. That's my phone ringing. Oh my God! But nevertheless, I read the article. When I typed in, I asked Google, "Who did this to Brandon Daniels?" And I could not believe the way the story popped up. And it's right there, coming from the courts, the police mouth. Brandon never showed up. He never went to court and snitched. And so for him to, you know, not be here, and so we're trying to clarify his name. We're trying to clarify his name, and you guys, like I say, people will, you know, stop talking what you don't know. Go read it and see for yourself that it's not true. And you know, I seen Brandon that morning. I seen him in one of the stores up on the square, and he used to keep his hair in braids, but this morning when I seen him, he had his hair out, big old afro like that. And I was like, Brandon, you look nice, you got your hair out like that. And then I seen like a little scratch on his face or something. I was like, who did that? Who did that to you? He was like, nobody, auntie. I was like, who did that? Because he know I'm in the church. But make me mad, I'll come out, get that flesh for 1 minute and slap somebody. So I was like, who did it, Brandon? And he was like, nobody, auntie. And he was like, auntie, today my birthday. I was like, what? Happy birthday. Happy birthday. What you gonna do? He said, I'm just gonna stay home, auntie, and I'm just gonna do Jello shots. I was like, what is Jello shots? I never even heard of Jello shots. But that's what he had planned it for his birthday. In other words, he was letting me know, auntie, I'm not going out and party. I'm not going to be around a bunch of people. I'm just going to celebrate at home with a few family members. And that's what he did. And then went to the store. And that's what happened. It's so sad. And we are so affected by that. And it's been how many years now?
3.
So what has happened in 3 years? As far as like, we know what the street's saying.
Not a damn thing.
We're not gonna call no names, who the street been saying did it. But my question to you today, Lanesha, what have the Springfield Police Department done? Are they investigating?
No.
Are they looking for
No,
who did
they
not
act
even
like
looking
they act like
for?
my mother supposed to look for the person. Every time I go down there and talk to the detective, he say, "Well, every time I call your mom, she don't return." My mom's going through a lot. Okay, like you do your job. You know, my mom ain't no private detective. She ain't no police officer or none of that. You know, so what is she supposed to do? You know?
Wow. So they're really not, you know, then I noticed one thing, and like we have family members in the Springfield Police Department and the Chicopee Police Department. And so I'm not really trying to knock the police, but the detectives, but it's like the little white girl named Molly Bish got killed 17 years ago, and she name is still in the news. They still looking for a white car. You guys are still investigating Molly Bish murder. What about Brandon Daniels? What about Caleb Daniels? What about Florine Giles? All these young black people been murdered, and the city of Springfield is not doing nothing about it.
Nothing.
Are they doing anything? And who else have? I mean, we could just sit here and do a whole show on naming murder victims, and nothing, and not one black murder has been solved.
None.
What about that?
I don't know how they do it or what they go by, but all my life, everybody know me. All you got to do is go to the police station to say, Lanesha Daniels smacked me. Police will be at my door at 5 in the morning
5
taking me out
minutes,
with
come to
cuffs.
get
They done
you.
did this to me a few times. And I'm wondering why. I even asked them, I said, why do y'all keep coming to my house, getting me and arresting me with no proof of anything?
Find out who murdered
And y'all
your
don't
brother.
have no proof who murdered my brother, but y'all not going to arrest these names that people is saying, though. That's what I
street
don't
talks.
get. I don't
The
understand
street
it.
talks. The street have given them information.
Right.
It's like, it's really sad the way things are happening in our hood. That's why I do this show called It Can Be Good in the Hood. And so there's, every year, September 21st is Brandon's birthday. And every September 21st, we have a memorial. We remember Brandon. And you could go on YouTube on Teresa, It Can Be Good in the Hood, and type in Brandon's birthday, remembering Brandon, and you can see how we come together remembering him and celebrating his birth and his death. But it's sad what happens in our hood. We are being dogged in our hood. And that's why I wish that black guys would stop shooting each other. Puerto Ricans would stop shooting each other, because when you look at it, the black man is the only man on this earth who's being taken out every day. Every day a black man bite the dust.
Yep.
And the sad thing about it is, it's black on black crime.
I was gonna say that. I ain't never seen the police, the Puerto Ricans killing each other. It's the black ones killing each other, and it's the Puerto Ricans killing the black ones. I don't care who get mad.
Yeah,
That's what's going on.
That's what it is. I
Yeah.
mean, because 3 of our relatives has been murdered by Hispanic guys.
Yeah.
So what I hope that there's a young black guy listening to this, and I have sons too, and I tell my sons all the time, when you walk outside today and you see a black guy, your age or whatever, a black male, don't look at him and the first thing you want to do is shoot his head off. Come on. Because pretty soon, all over, it ain't just happening in Massachusetts.
Right.
It's happening in all the states. The statistics says there's like 5 million black men that have been murdered by the hands of black on black, Spanish killing blacks, whites killing blacks, cops killing blacks. It's like everybody is killing a black male. And it's like, y'all gotta wake up. You black males gotta wake up and realize these other nationalities is murdering y'all. So when y'all looking at each other, shooting each other, the Spanish guy's shooting you. And not no disrespect, because I got 4 kids that's Spanish, but I'm just saying what the statistics say, not me.
Yeah.
Spanish guys
Yeah,
are killing the black
we
guys.
got a couple Spanish
White
in our family.
cops are killing. White cops are killing the black guys. Black guys are killing the black guys. I mean,
Just take it out.
what can we do? Do you know anything that we can do to stop these guys from shooting each other?
I don't know. There's nothing we can do. I don't know what they doing this for. Or I don't even want to talk to them about it.
It's just, we are traumatized. And that's why, I do this talk show. We have our cousin Angelo Daniels. He was murdered. Nobody looking for Angelo's murder.
No. Well, they said the guy who did that was in jail saying he did it, and they got him. And the one that killed Caleb, they was related to the people that sent the hit out on my brother. Everybody know the story. Like, we all know.
And I didn't know that neither,
No,
but
they was cousins. Yep, they was cousins, and one of them was the brother of the boy who originally put the hit out on my brother from upstate in Shirley Matts.
that's deep.
They know who the guy name is.
That's deep. So if anybody watching this show, you have any information, I know the police always say call them anonymously, but if you want to call me, talk to me, you have any information on who murdered our family, if you have any information, you can call me. My phone number is 413-777-3257. I don't know if Lanesha gonna give her number, but you can
No.
follow her on Facebook. Your Facebook
They
private.
already know how to get in touch with me. Yep.
So you can get in touch with her on Facebook. Inbox if you want to talk to her or you have anything to say. But as far as me, My number is out there. You could call me 24/7. I don't have don't call me after 11. You can call me anytime. So, so how has this really affected your mother? She's still traumatized till this day.
I can't even talk about that because it's gonna make me cry. It affected her a lot. It affected all of us because I still can't believe he's gone. It's hard to accept that. I'm never gonna see him again in person. Just the pictures and stuff, and in my mind when I picture his face and stuff.
What
I
type
can't.
of person was he?
He was a genuine, gold-hearted person, just like me. We loved everybody. We were kind-hearted. We're very sensitive. Everybody got feelings and everything. But my mom said the one thing about all her kids, she said we're all very emotional and sensitive, and I know we are, because I used to cry all the time. I even cried when they pronounced my name wrong in school. I came home crying because they called me Lanesha. So now the whole family, they be like, Lanish, Lanny, they call me that. Y'all don't know that, but now y'all do. But yeah,
Another thing I didn't know. Girl, you told me a lot of stuff.
My first grade teacher called me Lanish, and everybody started laughing. So I beat up a couple of the people, but because they was laughing. But yeah, I got a little nickname because she pronounced my name wrong, and I cried. But if anybody ever said anything mean to me or wrong, I would just start crying, like if they just, hurt my feelings, yelled at me or anything, and then I would never say nothing to people. I would just wait, in a while, and then I just started coming out more, started speaking my mind more. But we're all like that. We don't like to hurt people's feelings. We like to wait until you make us hurt your feelings.
Right.
Yeah.
It's like we have a quick defense.
Yeah, we'll take a lot
for an
in.
offense. And I remember I had gave Brandon a ride one day. And when I there go my phone again.
Both of our phones. They know we doing something because I'm pretty sure everybody can see.
And when I had gave Brandon a ride, and it was raining. And when I got him to where he was going, I was like, oh my God, I can't believe all this rain. I can't stand the rain. I hate it. Brandon was like, Auntie Teresa, I love the rain. And I was like,
I do
what?
too.
He was like, I love the rain. I never heard nobody say they love the rain. I know people love the sunshine and people, like the snow. I ain't never heard nobody say they love the rain. So I was like, what? And when it rained, I think about Brandon when it rains.
Speaking of rain, that's the first thing I said when I wrote my book. It was raining, and I was looking out the window watching the raindrops. I love the rain. It smooths you, it soothes you. It makes you feel, I don't know, it's like something that come over you, like a peaceful feeling sometimes when it rains outside.
What?
I know everybody had to feel that.
Yeah. It is something about the rain. Mm-hmm. And that word is in the Bible too, about the rain. It's something about the rain. I guess I get mixed emotions when it rains. Sometimes it makes me sad when it rains. I mean, because it's like outdoor activities are limited when it rains. And then it's like, I believe since I was a child that when it rained, that's God crying.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
I don't.
That's what I was gonna say. That's probably why we feel so peaceful and it soothes you. It's like God, somebody's hugging you, and you just feel good.
So that's one thing I'll always remember about Brandon. Then another time I seen Brandon walking, he had a suit on, and he was going to church. He was walking so fast. I said, Brandon, where you going? Auntie, I'm going to church. And he was so happy. I was like, you need a ride, Brandon? He was like, no, I'm almost there. Where's our Hancock? And he was going over to St. John. I was trying to bring him to church with me. But he said, Auntie, St. John's got so many girls up in there. I'm going to get me a wife. And I was like, all right, you going to get one. The way you looking today, boy, you sharp. I said, Brandon, you sharp as a pen. He was dressed up, so I want people to know that about him. He went to church, and he used to come to my mom's church. he came to church. Brandon loved the Lord. And so he had a personal relationship with God. He knew God.
Yep.
And I know Brandon is with God. And he's right here in the
know.
studio right now watching us. So we just wanted, we're going to come back and do a part 2 and let Lanesha Daniels speak out. And I really thank you for having courage to come on here today. I know it was hard for you to do it, but you did it. I'm feeling emotional now. I'm trying to hold back my tears.
Thank you, too.
Oh,
I tried to, I tried to figure out a way out of it, but I didn't want to. I was nervous and scared at the same time, but I was like, no, I'm going to go because she's been wanting me to do this for a long time. So God just told me to go and do it because I was real tired and I wasn't feeling good. And I was just going to stay sleeping.
but you did it. And I thank you so much.
Yep.
And everybody, our time is up
Yep.
here right now,
Love
but
you all.
I just want to thank everybody for tuning in this evening. And I know it's going to be a lot of talk about what you heard. Just tell the truth or tell somebody to watch it. And you can follow this show on Teresa, It Can Be Good in the Hood. And it's going to be titled Lanesha Daniel Speaks Out. And once again, I want to thank everybody. Give a shout out to our family. Daniels, want to give a shout out? Daniels.
I do it all the time on Facebook. I love you all. Make sure you catch us on YouTube because they might not know. It's going to be on YouTube. She got her show on YouTube. That's where you see us at.
And there's so much family, we can't give a shout out, so she did it. Love you all.
Yep.
Washington's, Browns, Lockett, Daniels, all of
The
y'all.
Monroes, the Wiggins.
Bird Scraps, all y'all. Love y'all. And remember, it can be good. What?
In the hood.
In the hood. All right. I'm T-Rock. We out.
Just another day in the hood for me. Trying to make a dollar for my family. People hustling up and down the street. Everywhere that I see is hood life. The block is hot. Cops all around and the guns is out. People on the ground, mothers crying out. And it is what it is. It's hood life. Baby girl all grown up. And she's bad as hell, thick shown up. And she's got an attitude, cause her baby daddy left her when her son was 2. Little brother loud, daddy not around, getting stressed out, trying to hold it down. Damn, look at her now, somebody said they seen her doing lap dance